Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. Today our group will present about the bullying cases among teenagers. I'm the group leader of this group. I'm Muhammad Zahri Alfi Berum Mesmawi, and there's Muhammad Naim Rosnan, Muhammad Yazid bin Yurid, and Muhammad Nur Ashdia, and lastly Muhammad Ikmal Hakim bin Ralmi. Okay, next. Okay, this is the content page. The first is about introduction of bullying case in Malaysia. Second content, data analysis of graph and chart. There are three graph. Number one is bar graph chart, second line graph, and third pie chart. And the third content page is conclusion of bullying cases in Malaysia.
So now I will explain about the introduction for this theme. So what is bully? So basically bully is a behavior that is designed to hurt someone else or make them do something that they do not want to do. For the second introduction is bullying is aggressive behavior which can be either physically or psychologically. And the last for introduction is bullying factors included aspect of the student personalities such as ego, irritability, revenge, fun, the influence of others, and elements of racism. So now I will present about my graph. So this is the bullying problem that the teenagers that involved in bully by gender. So for the horizontal axis is the types of the bully, and the vertical axis is the percentage of the students that involved in. Okay, so for the introduction is the bar chart above. It illustrates the percentage of Malaysia universities boy and girl students that involved in different types of bully in 2020. And the total number of students involved in the survey was 200 boys and 200 girls. So most of the students involved in more than 2 bully cases. And cyberbullying is the highest case for men, and spread of rumors about others is the highest for women. And the students involved are in the age range of 18 to 20. So for the comparison of the graph bar is threatening case rates of students were marginally lower than the offensive name calling case students. It can be seen that the total of threatening case student were 188, and for offensive name calling were 212 in total. And for the second one, the number of girls in physically harm case is dramatically lower than the boys. So it can be seen that there were 65% of the boys and only 8% of the girls who were involved in this case. And the number of boys who involved in cyberbullying case was a great deal higher than the boys that involved in spread rumors case. For the conclusion, men are more likely to commit physically related bullying, and women are more likely to commit mentally related bullying.
Okay, so next, for the next presenter is me, Muhammad Yazid. Okay, this is pie chart about type of bullying. Okay, for 29% is made fun of, called name, or insulted. 30% is rumors spread about them. 8% is threatened with harm. And 30% is push, shove, trip, or spit on. 6% is forced to do things they did not want to. 9% is excluded from activities on purpose. And lastly, 5% is had their property destroyed on purpose. Okay, the chart above shows type of bullying. The survey aims to investigate factors contributing to bullying. As you can see from the graph, a large majority of type of bullying is rumors spread about them, and some teenagers suffer from being made of fun, called names, or insulted. Okay. It can be seen that exactly below a third of type of bullying is rumors spread about them, whereas less than 1 in 20 type of bullying is had their properties destroyed on purpose. Thirdly, close to type of bullying are made fun of, called names, or insulted. In conclusion, rumors spread about them is the most popular type of bullying, while had their property destroyed on purpose was the least type of bullying.
So next, as a presenter, next slide. Right, this is a line graph about bullying in near school in Malaysia. So for vertical, the number of cases recorded from year to year based on the stage in Malaysia. For horizontal axis, about number of year for record of bullying case. Alright, for introductions, the line chart about showcase of bullying in school involving a state in Malaysia. The number of states involving in the survey are Terengganu, Selangor, Johor, Kedah, Pahang, Perak, Sabah, and Sarawak. A survey has been conducted based on the notes already provided by the reviewer. So next, features. It can be seen the increase in bullying case in each state every year. So next, it can be seen the number of years for bullying case record from each state from year to year. Alright, so last, it can be seen the number of cases increase in each state in a span of the 7th year. Right, next. For summaries, from 2001 to 2003, records show an increase in each state from 45 cases to 253 cases. Alright, next, from 2003 to 2005. So the beginning of the stable number of cases and disgraces in 2004 to 2005 for each state in Malaysia. And next, for the whole case, the state of Selangor recorded in the highest number of the cases from 2001 to 2007 with 200 cases compared to the to other states. Right. For conclusions, in conclusion, Malaysia is the one of the top countries with cases of bullying in the school. Alright. On average, in the each state has a high number of cases per year. Alright.
Okay, the next presenter is me, Zahir Alfi. Next. Okay, this is the bar graph where bullying occurs in Malaysia. There are seven bullying occurs in Malaysia in the area of school. The first one is school bus, second classroom, third school grounds, fourth hallway or stairwell, fifth the cafeteria, sixth toilet, and the lastly is the dormitory. Okay, next. The introduction of the bar graph. The graph above shows the location of bullying cases that usually occurs in every country. The statistic was carried out amount of the bullying cases was taken from parents.com. The features, there are two features. The first one, it can be clearly seen that there were 20% where bullying occurs in school bus, 10% where bullying occurs in school grounds, 35% where bullying occurs in hallway or stairwell. The second one is it can be clearly seen that the most popular where bullying occurs in classroom and school grounds were the least popular where bullying occurs. Next, the comparison in the comparison in the bar graph. So the first one is the number of students that the most highest cases of bullying is occurs in classroom was significantly higher than the school ground. It can be seen that there were 70% bullying is occurs in classroom and only 10% only bullying occurs in school ground. Second, the number of students that the most highest cases of bullying is occurs in dormitory was a little higher than toilet. It can be seen that there were 55% bullying occurs in dormitory and 50% bullying occurs in toilet. Third one, the number of students that the most highest cases of bullying is occurs in hallway was subsequently lower than the cafeteria. It can be seen that there were 35% bullying occurs in hallway and 40% bullying occurs in the cafeteria. The conclusion, the conclusion is it can be concluded that the school management has to give extra attention to this particular area in order to avoid and reduce the bullying cases from happen. Next.
So next, the presenter is me, Ikma Hakim. So next is the bar graph, which is the percentage of AISD students who report being bullied at school. Next. So the graph above shows the percentage of AISD students who report being bullied at school in 2007 to 2010. The total number of students involved in the survey was 260% student. The survey was carried out among middle school and high school. So next, it can be clearly seen most of the bully cases are involved in middle school more than high school. Next is, it can be clearly seen the highest bully cases that happen are in middle school between high school. Next. So for the comparison is the number of students who report being bullied at school in 2007 until 2008, which is middle school, is slightly higher than high school. It can be seen that there were 51% students who report being bullied in high school and only 38% students for high school. Next is the number of students who report being bullied at school in 2008 to 2009, which is the middle school is significantly higher than high school. It can be seen that there were 53% students who report being bullied in high school and only 32 students for high school. Next is the number of students who report being bullied at school in 2009 to 2010, which is the middle school, is fractionally higher than high school. It can be seen that there were 52% students who report being bullied in high school and only 34% students for high school. So for the conclusion is, it can be concluded school management has to give more attention to these two types of school to avoid bully cases and make students feel safe. Okay, the last one is next. So for the conclusion is, the causes of bully occur because of the attitude of the human being himself who lacks religion and love from parents. Next is the influence of the mass media as well as lax school practices and policies are also the reason why this issue continues to spread. Next is, parents need to take immediate action to address this issue of bullying so that children do not feel pressure for them to face this bullying situation. lastly is the school needs to take swift action to monitor and supervise students in this issue of bullying so that other students will come and not afraid to go to school. So that's all for us. Stop bullying.
So, so,
Bye.
so now I will open for the audience to ask any question about our presentation just now.
Okay, I have a question. First is, which university students are involved in this survey?
So this topic is based on a survey that was conducted on 200 boys and girls from various universities in Malaysia.
Okay, and my second question is, can you give example on make fun of call names or insulted?
As example, in our society, they always make fun with family names. This is why bullying started. Okay.
Next, my question is, what is the highest number of bullying case in Malaysia?
Sorry? Come again, the question?
What is the highest number of bullying case in Malaysia?
Alright, so the highest number of bullying case in Malaysia, 4,021 cases in Selangor. About in 2001.
Okay, this is the last question. Why bullying occur most popular in school area?
Because bullies want to show that they are strong among others. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Okay, thank you for all the question. That's all from us. Thank you.